Another Heineken, please.
It's been a while since I last saw you.
2 years exactly. Since your wedding, of course. Wedding life keeping you busy, eh?
Well, not exactly.
Cheer up, man. You have a beautiful wife, a good paying job. What more could you ask for?
I know my job is pretty demanding, but it's my wife. You know, she's starting to come home later from work than I do.
Really now? What does she do?
She's a waitress.
A waitress? You're kidding me.
Why are you so surprised?
Because wives and neurosurgeons aren't waitresses.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, you earn so much that she could shop all day, 24/7, and you'd still be well off. By now, she could even have traveled the world. So what is she doing working, first of all? And a waitress at that? I mean, tell her to open up her own little Louis Vuitton or something.
She likes it.
Yeah, working, handing out food and drinks? Man, I'm sure anyone would get a kick out of that.
Well, she was a waitress before I married her. And you know, I don't expect her to stay at home all day, so it makes sense to me.
Tell her to do Pilates or something. Anything. I guess women are just too independent these days. They should just sit at home, pop out babies, and then lock the kids up when they start having a mind of their own.
I would kill to be your wife. I mean, I kind of like your wife.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what time did you say your wife comes home at again?
1, sometimes even 2.
You're not serious. Those are like the hours of,
Hey! Keep your voice down. Tell Wash you came here.
Hey, can you lower the head? I can't see the game. Give my friend over here another drink on me, please.
You're saying?
I mean, even though I like women and have dated many women with late hours, and I mean many women, it's not healthy, especially for a married woman, to be coming home at 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I've told her many times already.
I'd hate to be in your shoes. Can't say I'm loving mine, but I have my good days. All I'm saying is, now that you're married, settle down, have a couple of rascals, then she'll be forced to stay home. You get my point?
Easier said than done.
You're a man, aren't you? I'm sure things will start working out for you.
I hope so.
Oh, there goes Slack, man.
Boss?
This is a part of the story where I really hate. It's part of the story where I just know something bad's going to happen. This something bad that's going to happen. It's going to lead up to some climax in the story. All begins with something called suspicion, or in layman's term, gut feeling.
Oh, so what time did you get in last night? Sorry I didn't stay up to wait for you.
That's all right. I had another late shift last night, so I came in around 1:30. The boss is going away soon. So I guess it's just going to be more hectic for the next 4 weeks.
Does that mean more late shifts?
I guess. I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you somehow. How about we go on a date or even vacation afterwards, all right?
Can't you get a better job with better hours?
I told you already. It's just going to be for the next couple of weeks. When the boss comes back from his trip, it won't be as busy.
That's what you've been saying for the last couple of weeks. Can't you take day shifts?
I thought we had this discussion before. I can't.
Why?
I just can't. I like it there, and besides, I've been home early on weekends. Just give me a break, please.
Are you by any chance using a new perfume?
Yes.
There's also a smell of a cologne on your clothes recently that I don't recognize as being mine.
Now you go smelling my clothes as well. It's probably just the customers at work. You know how they all wear strong cologne.
Well, does it require you to get so close to them that it rubs off all over you?
You are not serious.
What am I not serious about?
You're accusing me.
Accusing you of what? My wife works late nights, comes home smelling like other men. Should I applaud you for your hard work?
You know what? I'm tired.
That's why I said take day shifts.
I said I'm tired.
I said straight.
High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.
You guys fought again, didn't you? What did he say this time?
Not much, but I know he's suspecting something now.
Even though I've been seeing you for the past month, I still don't get you. I mean, don't get me wrong. You are beautiful, and you can probably get any guy you wanted. It's just, it doesn't add up.
What do you mean?
You have a decent husband.
I know.
So enlighten me a bit. What is it that wants to make you keep seeing me?
I like you.
Too perfect. That's a first.
He's up there and I'm down here. I can't catch up to him no matter how hard I try.
And so you stop trying.
Well, if you put it that way.
Does he not love you?
No, he loves me.
Then what else do you want?
Being with you makes me happy. It gives me the satisfaction at the end of the day. It feels like I can do whatever I want or be whoever I want to be. I feel free.
So why don't you just leave him for me?
I can't. I made a promise.
You've already broken it.
Well, not officially.
And that's why you're out here with me. Divorce is common nowadays.
Why are we even talking about this? I had a bad enough day already, and you're supposed to make me feel better, not worse.
Sorry, I'm just trying to understand where I stand a little better.
Don't worry, I won't stop seeing you. I'll just try to figure out things soon, alright? Anyways, it's getting late. I guess I should get home a little earlier tonight.
I'll walk you home.
That's alright, I'll just get home myself. Pick me up tomorrow from work at 9.
Caught in the in-between a beautiful disaster. She just needs someone to take her home.
Have you ever had a moment where you rather hear a lie than the truth? You know, because sometimes the truth hurts. Well, because now, no matter how hard you try to run away from the truth, you just can't help it. But you run straight into it because it always catches up to you. And now it's especially painful when suspicions become the truth. But then again, that's life. In this case, Jason's life.
Hasn't the weather been a bit out of whack recently? I mean, just last week it was so warm that I took out all my summer clothes. And now this week it's freezing.
I know, I'm so worried that my kids are going to get sick or something.
No, it's not only the weather that's a little weird.
What do you mean?
I don't know if I should tell you.
Oh, come on, you know you can tell me anything. I won't tell anyone else.
You told Mr. Brown I called him an old geezer.
I just let that one slip. I promise I won't tell anyone this time.
You better not.
Okay, tell me already.
Okay, so, you know our neighbor, Mrs. Lee?
Mrs. Lee, the young wife next door, what about her?
Well, me and my husband went to the restaurant where she works, and we saw a man came to pick her up.
Are you sure it wasn't Mr. Lee? You know your eyes aren't good at your age.
Come on, I am positive. He was shorter. Well, anyways, he came about 9, and the two of them looked quite cozy together.
And you're sure it wasn't her brother?
I remember Mrs. Lee mentioning that she was an only child.
Are you sure he's seen her in that way?
They were walking arm in arm.
Well, I always thought that Mrs. Lee was never good for him. I mean, I never knew what he saw in her except for her pretty face. She doesn't even have a good background, and now she's even...
Nice day, isn't it, Mr. Lee?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, don't mind the two of us. We're just doing some gardening.
Oh, by the way, how's Mrs. Lee doing?
Well, what we mean to say is that we haven't seen her in a while.
She's doing well, thank you.
Yeah, well, you guys are so young. It must be such a bliss.
Yeah. Well, I better get going. I don't want to be late for work.
Okay, we won't bother you then. Bye!
You asked me about her.
I was just curious.
You must have been standing there for a while. I knew I shouldn't have told you.